you actually have no business staying sad in any employment or in situation. You're welcome to Sparks and Blues, a podcast where we discuss real life stories, share real life experiences, and also invite trailblazers who are succeeding in their different chosen fields to talk to us, talk to you, our viewers, about inspiring stories that will definitely inspire you and where you can learn one or two great things from. So today, we'll be talking about the Sparks and Blues journey towards 2025. What exactly are you doing? I'm excited to be here today to share with you those things that I think you need to work on or you need to be doing to ensure that your Sparks jar is loading and getting really filled up and pumped up for the year 2025, and then it's able to dilute and take down your blues. That is why this channel was created, so that rather than staying there complaining or lamenting about being sad or not being happy about situations around your life, you rather choosing and taking the bold step to fixing it by deliberately ensuring that your Sparks jar are constantly getting filled up by your daily activities, daily interactions, etc. So once again, you are welcome to our YouTube channel, and I encourage you to please subscribe to our channel, set up your notifications so that you'll be the first to hear about us when we drop our inspiring stories. So yeah, 2025 is around the corner, and I've been sort of talking about this thing because, people are quite apprehensive, especially people that are working. A lot of things are going across people's minds. And I felt, that it's important that we throw out this one to sort of encourage people as we wind up 2024 and begin to approach the incoming new year. How are you approaching 2025? Is your energy pumped up? Are you energized? Are you feeling strong? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling excited? Do you have things you are looking forward to? Do you have things you are looking up to? What are you doing? Are you rather staying overwhelmed? Are you rather judging yourself? Are you feeling weak? Are the blues sort of overwhelming you? If that is happening, then you've arrived at the right channel where, we'll help you talk about those things you need to be doing, those energies you need to put up to ensure that you are going to have a great and fulfilling 2025. So yeah, of course, I would definitely go corporately again. So for those of you who have experienced probably poor appraisals or poor feedback regarding your work, and then probably there are specific areas that have been pointed out to you by your line managers or by human resources, I'll encourage you not to feel dejected, not to feel withdrawn, but rather take the bold step to do something about it. Because no one is going to fill up your Sparks jar for you. You actually need to do the work, and it's work, it's hard work. This is the channel where we talk to you about realities of life. It's tough, it's hard, really. But then the good news is that it can be done, it can be achieved. The people that interact on this channel to give information are people who are trailblazers, who have been able to pull through these phases in life. And they are usually here sharing, real life stories that can encourage you. So I encourage you to keep subscribing and watching our channel so that you can know how to navigate these tough terrains. So yeah, back to it again. What are you doing regarding your job? What are the feedbacks from human resource people or your line manager? What are your pain points on your job, and what exactly are you doing about it? Are you lacking in communication? Are you having communication challenges? I tell people, go get online, come to a channel like Sparks and Blues to learn how to navigate these things, and then do a lot of reading, do a lot of focusing, on yourself. Do a deep thinking, deep thoughts, take deep thoughts about what to do and see how you can improve your communication skills. It's important for you to have strong, positive communication skills while you work in a corporate organization. So we keep using the word corporate, and I ask people, are you even corporate enough to say you work in a corporate organization? What's your behavioral pattern? Are you conforming to the corporate goals, to the corporate culture of the environment where you work in, or you are fighting against it? You don't want to learn good things. You don't want to imbibe positive attributes because you feel they are difficult. Why not rather change your perspective and your mindset so in 2025, as we approach 2025, and see how you are going to begin to experience things differently? It's important that you stop fighting spaces, stop fighting authorities. Rather, learn and master how to be a follower. If you're not a successful follower, trust me, you cannot be a successful leader. This is me talking to you from experience, because it's quite tough, really, obeying policies and rules. I'm not going to tell you that it's not. I know it is. However, it can be done. That is what we'll discuss here. So rather than taking it as something too tough or extreme that you can't deal with, put on a positive outlook and be sure that you can deal with it, and then practice it and then begin to deal with it. You will master it, and then, it will just be something that you are then used to and is now part of you. So I talk to people, about the fact that they say they work in the corporate environment. Are you well put together? You work in the corporate environment, and for lack of a better word, you put yourself amongst those people that just talk anyhow, talk without decorum, talk without purpose. You need to begin to take yourselves off those terrains in 2025. Those are some subtle things that put you on the negative sides when it comes to management, So you need to be mindful of how you're communicating in the workspace, how you are interacting in the organization. In 2025, you need to do things better. I tell people, no matter how horrible you feel about situations in the workplace, try to ensure that you've got a robust, positive, strong support that can help you emotionally. It's not proper for you to continue to display your emotional feelings in the workplace. In 2025, try as much as possible to rather have a safe haven where you go to explode rather than, exploding negatively in the workplace. And what that does for you is it gives you that safety to speak about your pain points, to talk about, and to even get advice. When you go back, allow time. When you are then discussing your challenges and your pain, it's sort of easier. It's presented in a better way. And then you are more likely to get positive feedback and advice to then run with, as against just throwing out information around in the workplace. You do not know who is who. It's important that you are careful. This is 2025 coming in, and you have to prepare yourself. Who are those you are speaking to in the organization? Who are those you are confiding in? Are you sure? How sure are you? Are you rather getting yourselves in trouble without knowing? Are you stepping on toes without knowing? Could those be the cause of your stresses that you're going through in the organization without knowing? You need to be careful. It's important that you don't just get carried away in the work environment. A lot of things are happening and you really don't know who is who. Yeah, I encourage the fact that you need to build strong relationships, but you need to be tactful about it. You need to be emotionally intelligent when you build relationships. You need to apply a lot of wisdom. You need to be patient, to study people and know when to leap and know when to make the move. But part-time, always ensure that you've got backup, a safe haven where you can rant, where you can speak fully about how you're feeling, rather than doing that within the workplace. If you've been doing that in 2025, I encourage you to sort of, step back from those things. They don't really move you forward. They could actually hinder your growth in the workplace because you don't know who is who. You don't know where information is going to, and it's important that you're very careful so that you can navigate your journey easily, smoothly, and successfully in the workplace. As approaching 2025, I encourage you to take your work more seriously. I encourage you to put in the work, to put in the effort, and ensure that you are doing well. Ensure that you are succeeding on your goal and not just sitting there without doing the needful, living in mediocrity pattern and expecting so much. It's not going to work that way. So yeah, that is what the conversation for today is all about. And I wish every one of you a happy new year in advance. So yeah, I really cannot overemphasize the importance of ensuring that your Sparks jar is filled up to the extent where it can downplay the blues. It's important that this is your focus for 2025. If you've not been doing that, you can learn it, come to our channel, listen to what we're churning out, and it will help you. You'll be inspired to know how to constantly walk around filling up your Sparks jar because you need it. And if you're wondering or you're not yet clear about what it means to fill up your Sparks jar, it simply means that you need to get a lot of happiness. As you can see from the top I'm wearing, you need to be concerned about your happiness part-time. You actually have no business staying sad in any employment or in situations. Yes, life is a bubble and it's a mixture, we agree. However, if you allow sadness or blues to overwhelm you, then you're going to run into troubled waters, you're going to run into health issues, and you're going to become such a dramatic person, just, in every aspect of life. And that is what we are trying to prevent by, putting out these words. So yeah, you need to be deliberate about your happiness. You need to be deliberate about ensuring that your sparks jar is filled up, so that when the blues come along, because they would come, my dear, they would come, you have enough in your sparks jar to water it down. And then before you know it, you are comfortable, you are leading a healthy life, you are running a healthy system, and it seems as though you don't have challenges. But yeah, what is going on is you've been tactful enough and strategic enough to fill up your sparks jar for the days that the blues will be coming, and you just use it to simply water it down. And how do you do that? Focus on this. Ensure that you are all about your happiness and protecting it all the way. Thank you very much, guys, for listening.